Yo, what is up YouTube? Lee the Captain here, and in today's video, I want to talk about how much will 1,000 SAY potentially be worth in 2025. However, before I continue on any further, please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. These are all just hypothetical scenarios, and there's absolutely no guarantee that any of it is going to happen. But with that being said, as of right now, 1,000 SAY is currently worth $750. And with that in mind, if SAY during the next bull run were to go to the price of $15, 1,000 SAY at that point would be worth $15,000. And personally speaking, do I believe that SAY could reach the price of $15 during the next bull run? I believe it could hypothetically happen. And a major reason why I think so, I think it's going to come down to the fact that SAY is arguably one of the best layer 1 blockchains out there. And why do I say that? Because according to many, SAY is regarded as being the fastest layer 1 blockchain out there. And when it comes to these claims, I don't think it's bogus because SAY has the stats to back it up. For instance, if we take a look at this, SAY can currently process 20,000 orders per second, which by the way, is over double of what Solana is capable to do. And Solana, it's a very amazing layer 1 blockchain. So the fact that it's even able to outperform Solana by that much, that's absolutely crazy. Carayo, porra. Furthermore, SAY has several advantages over the competition because if we take a look at this, the transaction finality time of Bitcoin is 60 minutes. We take a look at Ethereum, it's 6 minutes. Solana is 2.5 seconds. Wow, that's very fast. That's what she said. In the bedroom, you don't really want to be that fast, I'm assuming. Besides that point, when we take a look at SAY on the other hand, SAY is just 380 milliseconds, which is, I'm going to have to say this again, and I'm going to have to speak Portuguese because this is how crazy these stats are. Caralho. I mean, man, when it comes to SAY as a layer 1 blockchain, it's absolutely fantastic. It's incredible in my opinion. Furthermore, SAY is currently being trusted by multiple investors and institutions such as Coinbase and Multicoin Capital. So when it comes to SAY, fundamentals are A+, partnerships are amazing already. And now when I say all of this, some of the Ethereum fanboys out there, they may be coming out of the woodworks. They may be saying, wow, I can't believe you said SAY is one of the best layer 1 blockchains out there. Isn't that Ethereum? No, I disagree because I think that Ethereum, quite frankly, is Kaka. And no, I'm not talking about the soccer player Kaka. You know, he was a good soccer player. I'm talking about the number 2 Kaka that actually stinks because Ethereum, as of right now, it's not scalable, unlike SAY. As a matter of fact, according to Charles Hoskinson, who, by the way, is the founder of Cardano and the co-founder of Ethereum, so it's not like he's some random Joe Schmo from 7-Eleven or Chipotle or something like that. But besides that point, according to him, it may take Ethereum potentially up to 4 more years to become scalable. That's way too long. That's what she said. I mean, come on. How is a layer 1 blockchain in 2024 not scalable? That's complete nonsense. Furthermore, when it comes to Ethereum, yes, I get it. It's Ethereum 2.0. Yeah, it's proof of stake. A lot of the fanboys like to praise this, but it doesn't change the fact that the gas fees are so crazy in my opinion because if, let's say, right, someone wants to send their baby mama some ETH to buy that used bratwurst extender from down at the thrift shop, and of course, that used bratwurst extender is on the sale rack. You know, let's say they want to do that. If they send over some ETH to the baby mama, I mean, man, the gas fees, they're going to get booked. You know, how can they afford the used bratwurst extender at that point, right? I mean, it's going to be very embarrassing. But when it comes to SAY, all of these nonsense issues, they're no longer existent. I mean, when it comes to SAY, it's highly scalable, gas fees, they're not crazy like Ethereum. So anyway, take a look at it. I think that SAY is a lot better than Ethereum. Ethereum, it's like a dinosaur. It's like a 1990s Nokia phone, or let's say even a 1980s, phone from back then. The one that's big, it looks like you're holding a Taylor Swift, gift set or whatever when you're calling. It looks very embarrassing. Who uses that nowadays, right? I mean, come on. SAY, it's like an iPhone 15 Pro Max. So when I consider just how special SAY is, I don't see why it won't hypothetically at least go to the price of $15 during the next bull run. And now, I want to talk about the next price target for SAY, and that is SAY at the price of $20. And when it comes to this price target, do I believe that SAY could hypothetically reach this during the next bull run? I think so. And a major reason why I think so, I think it's going to come down to the fact that SAY has an incredible ecosystem that has many projects that are focused on the right market. And what do I mean by this? Because if we take a look at the SAY ecosystem, it contains many amazing projects that are related to NFTs, DeFi, and blockchain gaming. And I think this right here is fantastic because according to Grandview Research, they predict that the NFT market by 2030 is expected to be worth over $211 billion. Yet again, according to Grandview Research, they predict that the blockchain gaming market over the next 6 years is expected to be worth over $300 billion. That's bigger than some countries' GDP, which is insane. And yet again, according to Grandview Research, they predict that the DeFi market over the next 6 years is expected to be worth over $230 billion. So when you think about that, right, say its ecosystem, a lot of the projects that are on it are focused on the right market. And I think that as these markets continue to grow moving forward, I think so will amazing projects, much like Say, that do have fantastic projects that are related to NFTs, DeFi, and blockchain gaming on its ecosystem. I think that the future of Say could look so bright. And when I take that into consideration, I don't see why Say during the next bull run won't hypothetically at least go to the price of $20. And now, I want to talk about the next price target for Say, and that is Say at the price of $25. And now when I say $25, a lot of the Say critics, or should I say ding-dongs, they like to say, wow, that's crazy, man. That's unrealistic. But I disagree, because I believe that the next bull run could be so legendary. And why do I say this? Because as of right now, according to Crypto.com research, there's over 500 million people around the world owning cryptocurrencies. To be specific, there's around 575 million people around the world owning cryptocurrencies as of right now. And keep in mind, back in 2021, during that crazy bull run, at that time, there was only around 300 million people owning cryptos. And yet still, even despite that, the bull run that year was that crazy. So now that we have nearly double the amount of crypto owners that we had back in, when compared to the 2021 bull run, can you just imagine what the next bull run could look like? I mean, man, all of the FOMO, buying pressure, buying volume, and as well as the altcoin season, I think all of that could look so legendary. And when I take that into consideration, I don't see why Say during the next bull run won't hypothetically at least go to the price of $25, and during the process make all of those Say critics come running over to their girlfriend's boyfriend's grandma and start begging for that used Bratwurst extender, Taylor Swift edition. And of course, they may also beg for that Harry Potter edition, Selena Gomez edition, Hannah Montana edition. I mean, there's a lot of editions out there for those Say critics, I suppose. But yeah, besides that point, if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it. It's Billy the Captain. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.